Hi everyone, my name is Justice Frazee and I am presenting case study number 1. So the client I chose, I'm going to refer to her as Queen throughout this case study. And I chose her to be the main individual of focus because I have been most involved with her case and I have worked with her the longest at the company that I'm currently at. Queen is 6 years old and she has a diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder and she has a clear delay. My supervisor oftentimes relates her skills to that of a 2 to 3 year old opposed to a 6 year old. So just to start off on a positive note, Queen has a lot of amazing skills and has acquired so many skills within the 2 years that I've been with her. So first of all, her communication has completely skyrocketed. The sheer number of words that she's acquired, along with her sentence structure, has improved immensely since we first got her as a client. Receptively, she has some amazing skills, but oftentimes she struggles receptively with her letters, which is something we're working on right now, but receptively in almost all other departments is on point for her. Um, Another really positive thing about her is that her positive peer play has increased as well. This includes manding to peers, sharing, and her parallel play. Something to note is that she is an incredibly social little girl. Sh At the beginning of this program, we did an assignment, and it was like the myths about autism and ABA, and just one of those things was that these kids aren't social. She is the walking definition of extroverted, social, whatever you could think of, outgoing inside of a little person. Before when I first met her years ago, she was considered pre-vocal, and now she has a lot of controlled repetitions in her speaking. Some areas of improvement for Queen. Sorry about that. So some areas of improvement for Queen include self-regulation when she's upset. Oftentimes she breaks down. She can't communicate her needs to us. She's crying. Sometimes she's flopping. Another area of improvement for Queen is her independence to task. We just got done working on morning routine with her, and the whole goal of morning routine was to decrease our duration and increase her independence when doing each step. And then we are also trying to improve staying on and attending to task. So right now for her DTT, which we weren't doing any of that before because we were doing the morning routine. She comes in, she has to do it for a half an hour and we're marking, is she on task? Is she not on task? And in that half an hour time, we're working on things like receptive letters, receptive colors, receptive numbers, things like that. Vocally communicating her needs in order to hopefully decrease crying, elopement, and frustration protest. Those are her main challenging behaviors that we're dealing with on a day-to-day basis with her. And in my opinion, they have gone down immensely over the past 2 years because when I first started with her, she was eloping for about an hour and a half. And now I'm not seeing almost any eloping at all, except for moments of real frustration. Queen mainly uses the VB map. This stands for Verbal Behavior Milestone Assessment and Placement Program. Queen's initial assessment, she scored within level 1, and now she's into level 3. This assessment was chosen because Queen not only has a diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder, but she has a noticeable language delay. Her results at first, like I said above, were barely filling up the little bubbles in level 1, and now she's closing in on a lot of them in level 3. We also found that the main functions of her behaviors are usually tangible or escape task. And I just wanted to leave some details about her, even though I've given you some, just to kind of end with the focus on her, since my company in this field is very person-centered, client-based. She loves anything girly, pink, kitties, unicorns, sparkles. She loves it. But on the opposite end, she also loves like roughhousing, like getting in the dirt. She loves Spider-Man. She's outgoing and happy, and she's always blowing kisses and saying hi to people. So thank you all for listening to my case study number one, and I'm excited to talk more about my little queen moving forward.